All right, here we are with another update on Project Swiss Cheese. Last time I said I was going to work on getting the interior seats out. Well, we got them out. Here they are, sitting on the floor. It was quite an ordeal to get those out. There's 8 bolts holding in the front bench seat. There's 2 on the front and 2 on the back on both the driver's side and the passenger side. I was able to get 2 of the bolts to come out normally by threading them out. There was 5 that I got to turn about a turn and a half or 2 turns, and then the heads busted off, which was fine with me. And then there was 1 that I couldn't get off or get out, and it was basically completely rounded off, and I had to get some grinding tools out after several other tries and not being able to be successful. Got some grinding tools out here. You can see them on the floor. Use that smaller grinding wheel to just grind the head down on the 1/2-inch bolt, just grind the head completely off until it came free. So that's how I got the front seat out. Then the back seat had a couple of little bolts on the bottom. The seat back did. The base, you just had to shove it back and then lift it up and pull it out. And that I was able to get that out with a little work. But the back had 2 bolts holding it on down here at the bottom. I'm going to turn my light on here and you can see a little bit better what I'm talking about. But right down there, trying to zoom in on it, is 1 bolt head right there above the hole in the floor right there. I got it in the center of the camera. Now you can see there's 1 of them, and then there's another one over there on the other side over there just before you get to the seat belt on the bottom. Those look like 7/16 bolts, and the heads were halfway rusted off, so I just ground them off with that bigger wheel that I showed you there a moment ago. Over here, that bigger wheel, I use those to ground those things off to free those up so I could get the seat back to come out in the rear. So got the seats out. Now we just got a big mess. There's all kinds of junk in this car. My understanding, it sat out in a field for a couple decades before I bought it, and I know after I bought it, it sat in a barn for multiple years, and I know there were some animals that lived in it for a while. One time I looked in and there was a raccoon sleeping on the back seat, so I know that there's been plenty of live animals living in this thing. So gonna have to take some care and some precautions in getting the interior of this thing cleaned out, but that'll be the next update. We'll see if we can get her cleaned out. Already finding more holes. Gonna find how many more we're gonna have once we get the inside cleaned out.